Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader, and I'm here today to do a general reading for all 12 signs of Zodiac, and this is for tomorrow, for June 23rd, 2016. I've already shuffled up my cards, and I always lay out 3 from my Oceanic deck for any of you that are new. This is what I use, and it's very suitable for Bay of Fundy. And then I draw one significator card from the deck of just simply tarot. And that card is right at the end. Okay, so what I've drawn for you today so far, let me get my glasses on here, is the Wheel of Fortune. Is the very first card that came up. Indicative of and represents destiny. I know the lighting here is not good. Everything gets washed out. This card, the keywords for this card are fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. The advice of this card is not so much about doing as it is receiving. Go with the flow and be grateful of the good fortune coming your way. This card is a boost to your life, and everything is forward moving. Allow fate to lead you to your destiny. It shows feeling optimistic, turning unexpected chances into great decisions, and your intuition is heightened. And I think the word for tomorrow, not that I try to create a word, but what I'm feeling for you, for some of you, is that intuition is going to be the key word. Your next card that I pulled was the Queen of Swords, and she's all about resistance. Keywords for her: intelligence, independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, and justice. The advice of this card is be ready to make strong decisions or to respond to a woman who makes any final choices or decisions. She is highly driven, she commands respect, holds her ground, puts her interests first. She is charming but suffers no fools. And she can be the truth in a flash. She can see the truth in a flash. Excuse me. The card shows a strong, independent woman in business, or she could even be a single parent. Sometimes this is the you card, so this is going to be you for some of you. The third card that I drew was the Seven of Cups, and it represents possibilities. Many choices available now. You do have a few facts available to you, but do not fall for fantasy. At this time, you have no sense of what is real, and imagination can run away with you. The advice is do not rush into things. Wait and see what manifests. The keywords are fantasy, confusion, choices, dreams, imagination, vision, and passion. The significator card from tarot is strength. I get my book out for her. And she is upright, and this card represents spiritual or physical strength and triumph. Okay, so intuition and spirituality for some of you tomorrow that are into the spiritual realm and the belief of the spiritual realm. There's a lot of things going on here for some of you for tomorrow, I feel to tell you, that you can't see, taste, touch, hear, or smell. These are things of the spiritual world. It's all about intuition, which is your word for tomorrow. If you have to base a word for tomorrow, it's intuition. And it's very, very strong right now. The auras that are about you are all about listening to your gut, yet using your common sense. There is a woman, and if this woman isn't you, this is a woman you may turn to. Or if there's something you're searching for, she's going to have the final say. She can be a boss in the workplace, a supervisor. She can be a bank manager. She can be your mother. She could be your sister, something you're dealing with your sister, maybe some kind of a project or something that's going on. That could be the thing. Final word falls on her. Okay, she will have the final word, but she will put her needs first. If this is you, that's what you are going to do for tomorrow. You will be putting your needs first and foremost. Don't try to pull any wool over her eyes. She suffers no fools. If something was expected of you in regards to her, don't even try to fake your way through anything. You have to be forthcoming, straightforward, hard knocks, because this is all she understands, and that's a good way to be. It really is. She can be charming, so she's probably a really nice person, but she can see through anything that's being covered up, colored over. shaded in, anything that you think that she's not going to see through, anything you think that tell her what she wants to hear. No, 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 no. That's not going to work with this woman. And if this woman is you, that's not going to work with you. Um, and she's really quick with it too. She can see things that are not obvious. So some of you may have to turn to her for tomorrow for her approval on something. Whatever it is, she's going to have the final say. You can't get through whatever it is that you're working on or wanting to achieve or trying to find. She has final say. So it's something that revolves around her or you as a female. Sorry, guys. No offense, but this is female. Strong feeling to tell you that. So if this is you, you're not going to be blindsided. You will suffer no fools. No one will pull anything off on you. You call them as you see them, and you see them pretty sharp, which is a good way to be. This woman is independent, and she's very intelligent. She has strong leadership skills, little tolerance, or she's more intolerant than tolerant, because she cuts to the chase. Just clean all this stuff out of the way, and let's get down to the brass tacks of the situation. So if any of you know anybody like her, or this is you, this is for tomorrow. One thing about her, I feel to say, she believes in justice. She plays hard and she plays fair. There's no messing around with this person. She's right in the middle of the reading. She's very significant. Okay? So, and then there's your Seven of Cups. Many choices available. You do have to make sure you have your facts straight. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Don't let your head float off into fantasy. Even though the general feeling over this whole reading is about you and you're highly intuitive right now, that's just floating around out there. And it's up to you to grab it, haul it in, use it, work it, open it up, leave no dark, put all the spotlights in every dark corner that you see. That's all metaphorically speaking. So these are the things that you will be applying to you come tomorrow. Make sure you don't rush into anything. And because you're highly intuitive right now, and we're highly intuitive, we can have a sense to be able to manifest some things. Things seem to start like, I don't even know what to use for an example. It could be anything at all. And you can say to the universe, this is what I want to happen. And if you feel it in your gut, and if you think it, thoughts become things. If your intuition is strong and your gut instinct. But here's a clue to help you along. If there's something you're looking to attain for tomorrow, remain in the now. And what I mean by remaining in the now is no matter where you are tomorrow, even start this today or tonight, be very aware. I don't care if your feet are up and you're watching TV, be aware in that moment of everything around you. Literally, in that moment, be aware that empowers. When you live in the now, you're acknowledging where you are in that moment. That's where we get most of our power from. If we're if we're letting our minds float off there anywhere, what happens is it weakens. The universe wants us to live in the now and acknowledge the now. And anything you do outside of that, if you start fantasizing about things, fantasy isn't the same as manifesting. Fantasy isn't real. It doesn't exist. These are just thoughts in your head. These are just feelings. When you want to manifest something, you really have to zero in and you have to be clear about what it is that you want from the universe and from the creator. You have to be extremely clear. You have to put details in. If there's something you're going for tomorrow, stop for a few minutes. Say, here I am. If you're out in your yard or on your front stoop and the wind's blowing through the trees, take notice of that. That's living in the now. If you hear people's voices down the street, conversations, kids riding by on bicycles, cars going by, take note of them and absorb all of that. That's living in the now. That's when we become most powerful. Envision what it is you want. It's not fantasy, it's a whole different thing. Envision what it is you're going after. Envision what it is you want. Put in the details. You know, if you want a new job, put in the details of what the job would require. What are the requirements of the job? And pick apart each one. Take the time to do that. If you want a new car, a new truck, you want to go away on a vacation, you want to go visit somebody, um, put the details in. What kind of car? What kind of truck? You're talking old, you're talking new. Be realistic as well. Remain within the factual realities of your life and move forward with that. And then put it, maybe you've only got maybe $5,000 or $2,000 to put into a car. Well, you're not going to sit there and say, I want a brand new car. That's not the reality of it. Stay in the now. I want a car for $2,000. This is what I want. I want a sedan. I want a coupe. You've got to put the details in. You could even go as far as the color. These are not fantasies, these are facts. This is what you want. And even put a time frame on it if you want. The universe will bring you what you want a lot of the time if you're really focus driven with details. Because the universe may say, well, sure, okay, I'll give you a car. And there's a $500 car sitting in your driveway that won't turn over. You can't start it. Somebody gave it to you maybe. You don't want that and you don't need that. Be very, very clear. Intuition, manifestation is very strong right across the board for all of you tomorrow. Your thoughts become things. Ask and you shall receive for the most part. But you have to remain realistic. And when something pops up, I'm getting the feeling to say, if something pops up for some of you and you're questioning it and you're going, well, where's this coming from? That's fate and destiny. That's kind of like moving its way in there. And what you do is you allow it to take you to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything moves forward with the Wheel of Fortune. It is forward moving. It's all about fate, luck, the unexpected, clairvoyance, change, crossroads, and movement. Movement, movement, movement. Okay? Fate and luck, that's the universe coming in to say, just follow me on the Pied Piper. Just do what I want. Do as I say. Do where I lead you. Trust in that. Where you're led to. Just you need to trust in all of that. This card here in particular, the Wheel of Fortune, brings a boost to your life. So if you listen to what the cards are saying, don't go off on fantasy, you'll be led astray. Stay within the facts. Feel good now. Bring in good vibrations. Try to, if anything, unpleasant comes along, yes, stay in the now and deal with it. But when it's done, put it away. Push it to the side and say, done deal, that's taken care of. And go back to that mental awareness of bringing to you what you need and what you want. These are strong vibrations that you put out. And when intuition and manifestation energies and vibrations are running high, which they will be for tomorrow, and they are right now as well, that will help propel you forward. And there's a certain amount of trust. Excuse me, there is a certain amount of trust, blind trust, that goes with that. You will be surprised. Some of you will be very surprised. You'll be going, wow, that crazy lady on YouTube told me this would happen, and it did. Okay? You've got nothing to lose by listening to what the cards are telling you. All right? Some of you may need to go to this woman to help complete what it is that you're looking for tomorrow. Some of you may need to go to her. All right? Don't try to pull the wool over her eyes. Be honest as you can be with her, and then all this will fall into place. All right? So, the significator card, Strength. She's beautiful. Love this card. Significator card affects the overall reading of the reading. Spiritual, physical strength, and triumph. And I love that word triumph because it's fantastic. And it goes to show what I just told you. I'm getting goosebumps. For some of you, this is really, really strong for tomorrow. Just remember, intuition and manifestation powers, the vibrations and energies You're surrounded by them. We all are. And they're extra strong right now and extra strong into tomorrow. Whatever it is you desire, you can bring it to you. Tell the universe, bring me. Don't ask. Don't say I want. Because what the universe hears is, you want? Well, what's it like to want? Keep on wanting. No. Bring it to me now. Bring this to me now. Remain factual, remain grounded. Don't let your head float off into a fantasy world because it's a whole different thing. Um, envision yourself with what it is you're striving for right now. Say a few little prayers to yourself before you deal with this one. And if this is you, it's the you card, nobody's going to mess with you tomorrow because you won't allow them to. Good for you. Put yourself first. Have the final say. Don't leave any wiggle room if you don't want to allow wiggle room. This is an overall really good reading, my friends. And look at that, I'm wrapping it up in about 15 minutes here. It's probably the shortest one I've done. It's pretty straightforward. Just keep yourself grounded. Stay in the now. Be aware of what's going on around you. Anything that you've been waiting and wanting for a long time, don't use the word want with the universe. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I accept it. And bring it to me now. This is what I need. Bring it to me now. Don't even use the word need. Just say, bring it to me now. And that's the best you can do. So all I can say, my dear friends of the Zodiac, for tomorrow, June 23rd, this was a general reading. If you want a more in-depth reading that pertains only to you, then that would require a private reading. And I do private readings. You can look in the information box right below this video, and my information is there. To my website, there's a contact form there, or you can send off an email to me as well. That's below as well. Just say, hey, whatever. You can also find me on Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You're more than welcome to join us there. It's an open group. If you like the video, I'd appreciate it if you just took a second to click like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more down the road, just click that little red subscribe button down below. Subscriptions are free, and all it does is the next time I post video, or every time I post videos, you will receive an email notification saying that I've done so that you don't miss anything. Well, we've got a beautiful day here in Chance Harbor today. I'm wearing my shawl because the sun comes out and it's very warm. And then the next thing you know, we've had rolling fog in and out ever since yesterday. So when the fog rolls in, it kind of chills me a little bit because it is cool. But I love the fog and all the weather here. So I think that's about it, my friends, for today. I have been, for those of you that are already subscribed, you're going to be going, where the heck have you been for the last week? You don't want to know. Nothing but technical difficulties. I don't have a standalone webcam. I'm trying to get one. Anybody feels inclined to hit that donate button on my site, you want to donate, it's donating to the channel. That's not my living. That is anything that gets donated, either through email. You just put a donate on it. It goes back into the channel for things like, new laptop, new equipment, new webcam, new books, new cards, just to enhance the level and bring you a better product so that I can give you the best that I can give you. Okay? So that's it for now. I hope tomorrow you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all take advantage of the good vibrations, the energies, and the powers of manifestation that live within you. Believe me, they're there. They are there. And I hope you have good luck with that tomorrow. And the things that you've been wanting are coming to you, and the universe is rushing to you. And that old wheel of fortune is spinning and moving you forward, giving you a boost to your life tomorrow. So please take advantage of all these good energies and these good vibrations, because it's all there for you. I will say goodbye for now and hope that I can get this off and posted. Fingers crossed that the problems are done with that I had. And I will see you all tomorrow on the flip side. Goodbye for now.